Hello and welcome back to another beer review. I'm Ben the Beer Lad, and today I'm going to be doing day 11, of my advent calendar. This one is a Wild Child beer, and this is called Chimney Blockage, and it is a hoppy Christmas pale at 5%. Now, it has been a long time since I've done a Wild Child beer. I don't remember the last one I did, mainly because they got a little hard to come by, and I just kind of stopped buying them. Anyway, yeah, some guff on the back, so I lost my train of thought. Some guff on the back, and it says, we have another brand new Christmas offering to our canned beer portfolio. A beautiful IPA with a red hue backed up by a rounded bitterness, medium mouthfeel, and layered on top of a citra, mosaic, and yellow sub pellets for a truly tropical flavour and aroma profile. It says that there. Yellow sub seems to have been a new thing. This is the second one this calendar that I've had of yellow sub. Hops, at least hops or malts, I'm not sure, but it's the second one I've had that's mentioned yellow sub. I didn't even know it was a thing. Before I crack it open, there's the can art. It's just some Christmassy stuff, fires and Santa Claus outfits, trees, stockings, presents. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just meant to represent something's blocked in the chimney. Anyway, it's got a bitterness of 26 IBU and the colour is 18 EBC. If that means anything to anyone. There. But besides all that, let's crack it open. Is it a vegan beer? Doesn't say it's vegan. Anyway, let's crack it open and see what we've got. Right, so there's the beer. It's kind of a murky brown. That it said reddish. It said red hue, didn't it? Yeah, it said red hue. I'd say that's like mud water, mud brown. Yeah, it's like really murky, muddy colour. It's got an ivory compact head. Let's get a smell and see what we get, shall we? It's nice mango aroma to that. Mango, citrus, grapefruits. There's a like a real ale smell to that. Like it's come off a keg. Some stone fruit in there as well. It smells quite nice. Let's get a mouthful for body and carb. Body's medium, like it said. Carbs dead light, to be fair. Yeah, carbs quite light for that. So far, so good. Top it up and we'll go for a big old taste. Cheers. Actually, looks like it needs to settle. Oh, look at that. Murky brown. Anyway, cheers. Let's get a big old taste. It's bitter from start to end. Not overly bitter. It's got a nice, like they said, rounded bitterness to it. I'd say rounded, yeah. Nice rounded bitterness, and they're right, it is bob on for that. It's bitter, but not overly bitter. It's yeah, nice rounded bitterness. Flavour-wise, you've got your stone fruits. They're quite prominent with a grapefruity, citrusy taste to it. Again, not real ale. It's got a real ale taste to it, like it's come off of a keg. I don't know what to compare it to really. Sort of like when you get Hobgoblin Gold, it's sort of real ale, malty. That's it. It's a malty, mildly hoppy flavour to it. Yeah, a bit of citrus in there. I don't know what yellow sub are. If it's a malt, if it's a hop, but I can't really taste anything other than a bitterness, a real ale flavour, like keg real ale, and there's a bit of citrus in there, like a grapefruity citrus. The mosaic and the mosaic definitely isn't really bringing anything to the table. And yellow sub, I don't know what it's doing. I'll have to look up what yellow sub is after this. But it's an interesting beer. I personally think that would be better at room temperature, like a keg. I think it'd probably be better out of a keg on draft than it would be in a can. Just because it has that way about it. It tastes like it's from, like I've gone down to my local and asked for a pint of Hobgoblin Gold or something, or Tribute or something like that. And so that's what I'm getting from it. It's got that way about it, that bitterness and the flavour. It's there. There is a mild dryness as well at the end, but it's mainly focused around that bitterness throughout the beer, and then that cask keg flavour, malty, bready, digestive, biscuity taste. And yeah, there's a bit of citrus in there, bit of hops, but it's not. It's not that it's not enough. It's just this malt and this dark flavour, because it's a dark flavour. This malt and this dark flavour are really, really powerful, and it sort of stops anything from taking over and not balancing, but adding more layers to the beer, more depth to it. It's sort of stopping it in its tracks. Like, you got a hint of citrus, and that's what you're getting, because the rest of it's stopping it from developing into something more. Pardon me. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting one. I think it's good. I think it'd be better out of a tap. I think it'd be better out of keg. Sorry. On draft. In a pub, I think this would do well. I think it'd sell quite good, actually. That's all it reminds me of. It reminds me of sitting in an old man pub with a glass of something on keg, and that's how I see it. I might not get people to agree with this, because it's not really a popular opinion, and craft ale doesn't really go down this route of tasting like keg and trying to taste like keg. Whether that's what they were trying to do or not, I don't know. I'll have to look up the hops afterwards and see and then I'll figure out if it was what they were trying to do or not. But I don't know. Overall, I think it's good. I think it could be better. I don't think it's bad, but I think I think Wild Child has done better. I don't know if they're just making this to sort of as a warm beer to warm you up for the winter months, because it is cold, to be fair. I don't know if that's what they're doing, just to sort of keep you warm or something, but I don't know. Anyway, I think with that, I'm going to go away and finish this beer, because it's good. I just think it could be better. So, Wild Child's Chimney Blockage, a hoppy Christmas pale. Out of 10, I think I'm going to give this one a 7. It's the lowest rating so far on the calendar, but I don't think the rest of the calendar will be like that. Yeah, I think it's good. It can just be better, or I think personally it might be better at room temperature. I don't think you should fridge this. And it's a pale, and that doesn't, they tend to be good cold, but I think don't fridge it. I think try it at room temperature, or try it fridged first, see what I mean, and then leave it at room temperature and give it another go. That's what I'm going to do with this. So 7 out of 10. If you've had this before, please let me know. Let me know what you think. If you like it, if you don't. If you've not had it, I'll leave a link to Wild Child's website down below, where I don't know if you can pick one up or not, but just give it a look anyway. Wild Child makes some good beers. Brownie Hunter, Brownie Huntress, to name a few, or to name a couple off the top of my head. I know they're really, really nice. So yeah, go and give them a go. If you like the video though, thumbs up, thumbs down, all that usual stuff. If you want to subscribe, consider doing so, because the show must go on, etc., etc., so on and so forth. And I'll see you later.